Hello everyone, and welcome to Into the Unknown. I'm very excited to get started, and here we are drifting on our way to the spawn island. And before we get started, I want to lose a few sentences just about what's coming. There will be two kinds of videos. The first kind of videos are going to be these Into the Unknown episodes. They will be released every other Saturday, and will have the Minecraft survival experience, includes the stories of the Bible, and kind of the behind the scenes creating the world. And on the other hand, there are the videos only of the stories of the Bible. They are kind of like a highlight reel, and they will be released whenever a story is finished. And let's get started. First of all, in every Minecraft survival world, you have to start by punching trees. So we will get ourselves some wood and our first tools. Those will be upgraded by getting some stone. And we got some coal, so we can light this place up and smelt the iron that we'll now get. When you are starting on an island like this, kelp is a really great source of food and fuel. You can smelt it in the oven and get food and self-sufficient fuel. You can craft it up into blocks of dried kelp, which can burn more kelp than needed for the block. So you only need kelp, and there's an absolute abundance of kelp around this island. I just learned the hard way that skeletons actually do a lot of damage if you don't have any armor. I found a sunken ship right here in front of our island, and it contained a buried treasure map. We of course are going to go on a small treasure hunt and see what's in there. And it's actually some pretty good loot. Some diamonds, some iron, some gold. Pretty useful stuff. And we found some sugarcane, which we can use for books and rockets later on. Now it's time to cruise a little bit and try to find a sheep so we can get some wool for our first bed. So we can skip the nights and don't have to be scared of the monsters anymore. It's not at all creepy sitting up here in this tree, watching the sheep, until it regrows the wool. Not at all. Finally, our first bed. Good night. This right here is the template for our first build. What are you doing, Piggy? Are you alright? Doesn't look like it, but it's fine. We will jump right into the time-lapse. Our first build will be a church, because the first build is all about priorities, this project, and the life is about God and his plans. So I will build a church to honor him. And this church is going to be upgraded throughout the season. In the beginning it's going to be a small wooden church, a little cozy one. And when we get further into the game, we can come back here and upgrade the church. And the church is now done, and as I said, a small cozy one, with a lantern as a bell, and nicely lit up. Nothing spectacular, but it's really cute. And now it's time for the first story. The first story will be from Genesis 12, the call of Abram. The Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you. And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." So Abram went as the Lord had told him. And it says that he went to the hill country. So we will pack all our stuff and cruise until we find a hill country where we can settle. This right here is the small valley where we will settle down. It's going to be a small little starter base, and we will pitch our tent here, just as Abram did. And right over there is actually a village we can use for trading later. But now it's time for us to make our first few manual farms, so we can get some food from wheat, and we can get some sugarcane from the sugarcane farm. And of course, bone meal makes the start a little bit easier on the wheat. It is written that Abram had a lot of livestock, and a lot of sheep and cows, so we will have the same. Right here I'm building the enclosure for the sheep, with the yellow flowers, and we'll make an enclosure for the cows and where the poppies are. Let's get some sheep in here. The carpet is a little trick I use, so I can jump up the fence onto the carpet, but animals can't do that, so I can jump in and out easily without the animals escaping. And of course, we got some cows too. Just finishing this enclosure, and we are being raided. Because I want to go to the village next, I don't want to have the debuff of killing the banner guy, so I'll let the friends do the work. This banner will go nicely over here. We made some friends in the village, which is really nice, because cats are just adorable. Even though they are very shy. Yes, just come up here. Because villagers are quite in danger when they live in their villages, I closed the doors and blocked them with some stone, so they will be still alive when we come back. By the way, for whatever reason, cats like beds. They just sit on them and have fun. Let us finally pitch our tent here, and so we can place everything we need, the bed and a little bit of storage, inside this tent. Because it is written that Abraham built an altar for the Lord, we will do the exact same thing and build a small altar right here in this camp. It is now time to go down in the nearest cave, because we still don't have a lot of coal and iron, and we really need the resources. But it's really dangerous in here with the monsters. Oh, that's fine. And I'm in search for a very specific item here while cruising around. Can you guys guess what it is I'm looking for? And I got some flowers, which is really nice. But the thing I'm really looking for is bamboo. And I found it here in this ship. While I was here, I discovered an ocean monument, which is really nice for later farms. But for right now, I'll just mark the location and we'll come back here later. From the chest we found, we actually got enough to make an enchantment table, which is really great to upgrade your tools. I will gladly take it. I'm just casually cutting my bamboo, but these raids are kind of getting out of hand. Come on, even on top of my roof? But we kind of made a friend over here. This is Luke. Like Luke. Thankfully my recording was running while I was just mining out here, and I got scared so bad you can actually see it. And apparently my movement is definitely not on point. I can't even miss this lava over here. But the zombie can't either. So I almost died, but the monsters too. While we are down in this cave, we can get some advanced resources. For example, gold, lapis, and redstone. And under the redstone was a really nice surprise. We found our first diamonds. Even though we found diamonds in the buried treasure earlier, these are the first real diamonds. I made this little tent here for the enchantment setup so we can store the bookshelves later on, but for now it's fine like this. But now it's time to go into the nether. For this, I made this portal so we can go there. I upgraded it a little bit, like this. And it leads us right into a crimson forest, which is kind of nice. In the next episode, we will build a farm right here in the crimson forest, actually on top of the roof. And let me know in the comments if you know which farm I'm going to build. Additionally, we will start the first mega build in the next episode, so stay tuned. But this is all I have time for today, so I'll see you in 2 weeks, and hopefully you're having a great time. See you!